How's it going, folks? This is Aviel Leos from Tech Legion 19, and as you can see here, we have the AirPods Max inside the studio today. Just got back from the Apple store, and so I'm going to do a quick unboxing and a review. I'm going to cut and then spend some time with the headphones and then review. So obviously, $5.49, just so you can brace yourself if you're planning on buying these. I got the space gray ones that come with a case, and yeah, we'll get into all of that stuff after the unboxing. So, bamboo samurai dagger, for lack of better words at the moment. Go right across. Down. Tech YouTubers, the wealthy tech YouTubers always drop the knife or drop the box or something. I'm almost 100% sure that's a part of the show. I don't think every one of them would be dropping stuff. Just a little hate. Don't mind me. So we got them nice and unpackaged. I was almost thinking it would have one of those little strips on it where you could just tear and get the stuff off, but I guess they want the unboxing knives to live on. Alright, so pretty simple here. We have the AirPods right here inside a little paper, a little diaper. We have a little diaper going on over here. And let's just get that off real quick. See if I can get some better lighting in here. Nope, still same. Let's get that off. There we go. And everybody's been saying that this is kind of the same material as the Magic Pad for the iPod Pro. Probably just the basic material they use for their iPad covers generally, and I agree. It feels a little bit smoother than that, but generally it's kind of inside the same family. So let's take these out. Looks like a bra or like a double gun holster or something. I think I'm the only person that's ever said gun holster. Everybody else says bra or purse. Put that to the side for now. And so here we go. Put them right down here. And you get nothing but a USB to USB-C lightning cable to USB-C cord inside the box. So nothing to see there. I think every YouTuber on the planet has said they don't give you an Apple sticker, so I'll skip that one. These look really nice. Really nice. I'm so glad I got them. I'm an Apple fan, if you guys didn't know. So I will be doing an updated Apple video on all the things that I've purchased over the last year. But these are really nice. They look even nicer in person. And this cushion is amazing feeling. Like, it feels like $500 worth of cushion. Like, I haven't felt cushion like this ever on headphones, and I'm not exaggerating for you guys who might just be thinking that I'm exaggerating a little bit because I just got a new pair of headphones, but no, these really feel like super premium, like seriously premium. And this up here, that feels kind of flimsy, but hopefully it's durable. And on a good note, it's probably not going to put too much pressure on my head. Now these, they look so good. They look really good. But what I'm afraid of is that these are going to scratch up. And so I'm gonna have to bring that case with me everywhere, and when it's gonna suck the most is in the summertime. Luckily, I live inside the Northeast in Boston, so half of the year, damn near 3/4 of it is freezing outside and snowing in wintertime. But in the summer, I'm not gonna have my book bag with me, or courier bag or anything to put that case in. So I'm not going to be walking around with this thing in my back pocket. So that's going to be kind of an issue because if I want to put these headphones down anywhere, I'm going to have to worry about little scratches getting on them. And, hopefully they're more durable than I think they are. But if they're anything like, your average iPhone material, like stainless steel or something like that, then it's gonna be an issue, and I'm gonna have to baby these, and really be a douchebag when it comes to these and interactions with other people and surfaces. So, right here we have a digital crown, which is mega cool. I think it's like having it right there is like the perfect place. Like you naturally could put your hand back there and just twist and push, and it doesn't have all of these swipe gestures going all over the place. And I know some people like that stuff, and I have them on my Sony headphones. I don't like it. It's too clumsy. Sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to keep on swiping a little bit. Sometimes you hit stuff by accident and you skip a song or you stop and play. It's just a mess of a controller to have everything swiping and gesturing all over the place and tapping. It's a mess. This thing right here is perfect for everything you need to do. These two buttons, and so I'm grateful for that. I'm glad that they didn't, go all crazy with the gestures, and they might do it in the future. Hopefully, by the time they implement it, it'll be perfected, and I don't have to worry about all that extra stuff. Now, I haven't listened to these yet, but I will be listening to these in this video, so don't worry. I'm gonna jump skip to a point in the video where I did listen to it and give you guys a quick review on that. But let me put these on real quick. These feel great. Like I've heard people talking about the heaviness of them, and make no mistake, when you take these out of the box and put them in your hands, you're going to notice the weight because of the more solid frame that it's working with, that it's built with, and so yes, it's heavier. By just generally is heavier than a bunch of plastic headphones. But when you put these on your head, you do not feel like you're wearing a bunch of metal on your head or anything. These are very light, and that could vary from person to person. If you're small little chick or a small guy or something, you might, a pair of headphones might affect you a little bit more than they affect me. I'm kind of a larger guy, 6'1", you know what I'm saying? Not fat, but just bigger generally than, a small, scrawny type of person. No offense. But these are not weighing my head down or anything. I'm actually talking while I'm wearing these right now, and it sounds like I don't have headphones on because I don't have the noise cancellation on, and I'll get into all of that in a little bit, but it literally sounds like I don't even have these headphones on. It sounds like I'm talking in the room without my headphones. It's crazy. You got to hear it for yourself, which is totally cool because the bar has been raised on transparency mode, because in other headphones like the Sonys that I have, when you put transparency mode on, or the Bose and Wilkons, all these other headphones, I've had many, but it sounds like there's a machine, functioning and pulling sound into the headphones through microphones, when this one sounds more natural. It just sounds like you are, talking normally, and that's cool. So, in the next portion of the video, we're gonna listen to a couple tracks. I'm gonna do that off the camera and just get back to letting you guys know what the sound is like and if these are worth spending almost $600 on. These are definitely significant. they're definitely a significant difference from their little brothers here. These are substantial. The bass, and this is for my bass heads. Everybody else is secondary to me. For my bass heads, these are huge on bass, and like depending on the producer, of course, they're very loud. I mean, I'm totally in very satisfied with the volume on these things. I actually had to go to my music. I produce music too, to confirm that the bass levels could actually handle heavy, deep water bass. And sorry about that. These, if you don't have, my tracks available to you, and you can go and listen to my music on iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. Just search Aviel Leos. I'll type it up. I'll probably put a link in the description. But if you don't have access to my exclusive tracks, go and just listen to anything Gucci. The bass is knocking you out your socks. And with that, the separation of the instruments on this is superior to these, which were my summertime go tos, and these, which are my everyday go tos. I actually gave away my Bose for these because I'm a bass head. These are the Sony extra basses. I'm not into those M3s, M4s. Everybody's hyping those up. I literally still think that people got paid to hype those headphones up because the sound out of the box is not that great. It's not anything to die for, and it's definitely not worth $349. Now, if you go into the equalizer and mess with a few things, then you're probably going to get your money's worth. But for somebody who's, largely an audiophile like myself, those things are a joke. And in comparison, you just put a little bit of bass into it, and then you got a perfect pair of headphones. Now, the difference between these and these, and this is turned into a comparison video, oh well, is that yes, these are good on bass, but these are better on bass because they don't muffle out the other instruments. Apple has done a fantastic job at giving you rich, deep, insane bass without muddying the highs and the mids and stuff. So you're still getting really good separation between all of those three, and then the instruments are separating at the same time. So you're getting like a perfect a symphony of instruments inside every track, and it's really hard to do that. And I'm saying that because nobody's doing it. It's like most headphone manufacturers, no matter if they're making you pay $700 or $300, they're still not perfecting separating the instruments very well, or you know, uh, being able to give you rich, deep bass and still giving you those clean highs. And so, the closest thing to these headphones are my darlings, the Bose and Wilkons. And I only bring these out when I'm getting fancy. So, I would say these two are very close. I would still say I'd give it to the Apple headphones more because these seemingly get louder. I'm just going off of maybe an hour and a half of listening to music and things on all of these headphones. So You know, there's more reviewing for people to do. I'm just one of the 200,000 people that are going to be reviewing these headphones. But it still remains that the closest thing to these Beats, and I've had every headphone. I'm an audiophile. I search high and low for headphones. I'm not willing to give you $2,000 for a pair of headphones that don't sound as good as this or this. And so that's why I don't go that far with my search for the greatest headphones. These are really good at sound. And that's the main thing that you get these for. They look really cool on your head. They give you that headphones, like anime headphones that stick to your head but are still circular and round. They give you that feeling when you put them on, so they look good on your head. There's no big, huge gap going on like with most headphones. Like with these, you put these on and it looks like you got a bread box on your head. That's the one thing that, you know, ruins these headphones for me because I really like them. It seems like you gotta have a really small head for these to fit inside the manner that the company wanted to the shape to look like when they're on your head. But when I put them on, it just looks like I got a big freaking stereo box on my head. With these, they're nice, and let me put them on. See how they just come down around your head like the perfect pair. This is what you see in like commercial ads and stuff. And then what you get in reality is always, hold on, let me stop roughhousing those before I get a scratch on them. And then what you get in reality is this big old bread box on your head. And you know, they don't feel terrible on your head, but they don't look that great when you go out unless somebody's looking at you from the side. And from the side, they look awesome. But you want them to look awesome going at people, walking away from people, and from the side. And you know, fashion is a part of these headphones. That's why they all have these different styles and stuff because people are trying, these companies are trying to make these an accessory to your outfit. And these fit great. Now, these they fit fairly good too. I replaced the ear cups on because the other ones rotted out. And you know, the good thing about these is, you know, they're just a magnetic cup that you just pull off, put on. They are extremely expensive to replace. Apple is freaking demonic with their prices. I don't understand. How would you make two freaking air cups $70? That is ridiculous. Like, who is the ones coming up with these prices? These are freaking almost $600. Now, am I satisfied with them? Yeah. Do I think I should have had to pay almost $600 for these? Absolutely not. I shouldn't have been paying any more than I'm paying for the Bose or the Sonys, because while these are, you know, a step ahead of all of these, of all those headphones shouldn't cost what they cost. So we're getting screwed at on every level here, and I'm just happy that, you know, my investment. I'm satisfied with my investment here because it's always a gamble. You're always rolling a dice when you're getting these headphones, and luckily I was able to, you know, go and try those M4s out because I bought the M3s not knowing what they sounded like, and I should have went in Best Buy and listened to them, but I bought the M3s not knowing what they look like. Listen, what they sounded like. Sorry, and you know, when I got home and you know the volume was like, I was like, what the heck? And listen, all of the tech YouTubers were like, these are the best headphones. The sound, the noise canceling is ridiculous. And I'm sitting here like, what the? I'm on a train. I can hear everything happening. I can hear the rails, everything. And it was still to this day, Tech YouTube says that these M3s and M4s, I haven't tried the M4s, with the M3s were the best headphones out. Now, when I had the Bose CQ twos, whatever they called, all these numbers for all these headphones, when I had those were great with the noise canceling, and they sounded better specifically because they sounded cleaner on the high end, and the bass was good enough. So, like I said, I am a bass head. but I can deal with good enough bass if the noise canceling and the highs are good also, because I like music quality generally. So if I can't get everything, if for some reason these headphone companies can't seem to pack it all in there, then I can suffice with what I have. And those Bose were the best thing that I could get my hands on until I got my hands on the Sony Extra Bass and the Bose and Wilkons. I tried the Master and Dynamic. Oh my god, that's another roll of the dice. I spent $500 on those trash bags, and I brought them back to the store. I usually don't even bring stuff back to the store. I usually just take a loss and just like try to deal with it. And that's what I did with the M3s. But I was like, no, no, no. I could hear my footsteps when I was walking outside while I had those headphones on max volume. I could hear everything happening around me to the 3 levels more than I did on the M3s. They were atrocities. I cannot believe they have those things on the market. The Master and Dynamic WM60s, I think they are. They are the wireless version of the WM40s. I might be getting that wrong. The letters, all these letters are so. I don't know why they just don't name them, but they give them all of these letters and numbers. Anyways, those are atrocities. I would advise nobody to buy those headphones. They look stupendous, but they actually look better than these. But oh man, the sound quality is horrific. I hope that those are defective because if people are buying those and telling people that they sound great, they're just saying that because they spent their money and they don't want to feel like they got robbed or something. But anyways, getting back to these, cushions feel good on my head. I haven't listened to them for like 20 hours or anything like that, which I don't typically do anyways. So for the time spans that I wear these headphones, the longest I'll wear them is if I'm doing it like I went shopping today. If I'm doing a shopping day, I might have them on for 4 or 5 hours. And these feel like I get a good listen session out of them because they feel better than these, and I have no issues with these. So yeah, overall, these are a good spend. If you're gonna spend the $550, you can do it with certainty that you're going to enjoy the experience you have with these. I know this isn't your typical YouTube video with all the different angles and everything, but give me a chance. Subscribe to me. Things will get better as I start getting more viewers and incentive to put more work into all of this stuff. I'm just starting out again, and I wanted to get on this AirPods Max Wave because I know it's going to be hot. So if you guys appreciate the input that I put into the video, I know it turned into a comparison video. I'm going to put that into the title so you guys aren't caught off guard by it. But these are a substantial pair of AirPods, AirPods, and these are a real substantial entry into the over-ear market. Apple is not playing with this audio stuff. Beats is almost a joke now, and it sucks because they recently perfected their sound on their headphones and got a lot better than what they used to be. They used to just be a bassy mess, and people generally didn't care because nobody had ever heard music on the level that Beats was putting out before. So the first pair of Beats I had, and my ears were rattling, and I couldn't believe how much bass was in it and how really good it sounded. But that's because we were listening to trash bag headphones for the majority of our lives. But as time went on and better headphones and better sound signatures started being introduced into the market, these were considered low-tier headphones, and they came back from that. So I hope the rumors are not true that they're going to be getting rid of this line. It would make no sense because a lot of people still like Beats, and it's a totally different thing from this more premium side of everything that Apple does. Anyways, this is cool for iPod, kids, Christmas gifts, stuff that you just pick up on the fly. You know what I'm saying? That can make people happy, adults or children. And I got these for the summer. These I was rocking these all summer with all different types of colors and stuff. The fashion portion of Beats is serious, and so I hope they're not getting rid of these because I do still like these. They don't sound as good as these. Well, these right here. They might sound a little bit better than these, but they're still substantial and they're still worth keeping around for foreseeable future. There shouldn't be a timeline on these. So I hope those rumors are not true. That Apple should stay invested in Beats. Probably not going to buy any more for myself because obviously I've graduated to a higher level of listening between these and the Boros and Wilkins, those Sony bases. Those might get retired. I might give those to one of my little cousins or something. But yeah, this is a cool headphone. This is a good buy, guys. Only thing again is, only thing you got to worry about is getting these bad boys all scratched up. Just like with these, they only come in white, and then they get all messed up and dirty because they get stuck into people's ears and stuff. And no matter how clean you are, there's gonna be some crud getting inside this case, and just messing up the whole look because it's white. So that's a flaw that Apple just can't seem to get past, is designing things so that they don't get ruined, miscellaneously, for lack of better words. And it just works, as Apple has always made their products to do. Just work. They're getting a little bit further away from that with Steve Jobs gone, but they're largely sticking to it. Hopefully they don't lose their way under Tim Cook, but I'm liking it. So I'm gonna leave this video here. All right.